Hello, beautiful people. All right. Is there something in your life that you wanted to create or manifest, but for some odd reason it just hasn't happened? It's something's keeping you from it. And maybe there's even parts of your life that you've been so good at creating what you want in, but this is the part, this is the chapter of your life that you just can't seem to get there. You can't. And maybe you've even given up on it. Well, today let's talk about what might be missing. What are the four key elements like a table and a foundation, a solid foundation for creating anything that you want? And if you don't have all four, then you may not be able to manifest or create what you truly desire. So, let's talk about this. I'm Krista JP Riddick, the founder of Finding Real Love Now, and where I help successful, strong women to find the love that they truly desire. And today we are talking about what are those four things that really are the fundamentals for manifesting or creating anything that you desire. Now, this applies to everything, but for me, it was always love life. It was, I had an incredible career and a beautiful home and the car I wanted and the vacations I wanted and amazing friends. And I just looked at my life and I have beautiful children. And I looked at my life and thought about if on my deathbed I still didn't have this, I would feel defeated. I would feel like I had failed. Even though I had so many other things, this was one of the things that mattered the most to me. And giving my children a home with a husband, a mother and a father, a husband and a wife, that truly meant the world to me. But it was also the thing that I could not manifest, that I had dreamed vacations and traveled all over and did these amazing things that I never even thought fathomable. And the key elements that I was missing was figuring out what I needed to make a relationship work. So anyway, we'll get more to that later. But let's talk about the four things. Now, this is going to date me again, but back forever ago, there was a movie that came out called The Secret, and one of my dear friends, shout out to Mo, sent it to me, and it was a game changer. I loved it. It was a new thought on the planet at the time, and it was so incredible, and it took me and launched me to a whole new level. And there was things that in that excitement I was able to create and manifest, and there was other things that I just couldn't seem to, or maybe I manifested them, but I couldn't figure out how to hold on to them, or I couldn't manifest them at all. So let's talk about what those key elements are that we're missing. And number one, you have to know what you want. And I know that sounds so simple and so many people say it, but you have to know crystal clear, what do I want? What do I truly desire? And it's okay to know the don't wants, but as long as you're reframing them into the do wants. So I don't want to go through another damaging relationship, or I don't want another guy who does this, or girl, or whatever it is. It's work, it's again, these principles apply to everything. So, but let's use relationship for this one, just for the sake, for kicks. Um, so I don't want another relationship that does this. I don't want to feel empty and insecure in another relationship. I don't want to be with another man who won't commit, or I don't want to be with another man who cheats or lies or whatever it is, or who makes me or who I feel worse about myself and who makes me feel bad about myself. And I say makes me, but we'll get to that later. Because no one can make you. But when we're in that place, we give them power. And we'll talk about that later. All right. So um, back to where we were is you have to know what your make or breaks are. Know what your red flags are. Be crystal clear on one of the things that I always do with the women is first write a list of everything you want and then prioritize it. What are your What are your luxury items? What are your needs? And what are your wants? Wants, needs, and the luxury items. And luxury items are those things that you can absolutely live without, but oh my gosh, wouldn't it be nice if? Wouldn't it be great if he was 6'4" and dark hair and dark skin and beautiful? But am I willing to date someone that's shorter? Wait, I just described my husband. Okay, I won the lottery. Um, but are you, what are those things that you absolutely have to have? What are those core fundamental needs that you refuse to live without? And then what are your make or breaks, positive and negative? He, but make sure that you look at the negative ones and don't concentrate on those. Flip them around to only positives. So if I don't want someone who lies, then what you really want is someone who's trustworthy. If you don't want someone who cheats, what you really want is someone who's loyal and has their priorities straight. If you don't want someone who is selfish, then you say he's loving and giving, and he's, he's a leader. He's whatever those things are, just flip them around. What's the opposite of that? What do you truly want? Okay, so number two. Number two is the feeling of it. Can you feel what it feels like? Can you get that excitement as if it's now? Can you bask in that feeling of it? And number two and three go together really, really well because number three is seeing it. So I'm going to go with seeing and feeling it together. So, can we see it so clearly? This really what it is unwavering faith. Is we can see it so clearly that we know it's coming. We feel it in our being. So that seeing it and feeling it so clearly is really unwavering faith, knowing that it's coming. Have you ever had that feeling where you just know that one of your friends is going to call, or you know something's going to happen? You know you're going to get that promotion at work, or you know you're going to land that account, or whatever it is. But you just know, like I know, I know that I know it, and I know it. And it's just that unwavering certainty. And when we have that unwavering certainty, then it's just saying, yep, I don't know when, but I know it's showing up. And it's that unwavering faith. And that's a muscle that we have to build. So start with something small. Start with having unwavering faith on something small and bringing that to fruition. The next one, number four, is probably the most important. Now, before I go there, if this information's been valuable to you, please subscribe below. And if you're one of those women who is strong, successful, and really truly desire a relationship, but maybe you've even given up on it, then let's talk. Let's have a call and find out whether or not I can help take you to the next level. The tools and amazing um, things that have skills and tools and processes that have changed my whole wide world. And I've watched it change so many. They could change yours too. So, anyway, number four, the most important, is the being it. So, being it is embodying it. It is that absolute just, if I knew that the man of my dreams was mine right now, how would I show up? How would I show up? What would I wear? How would I act? How would I flirt with them? And being that for any person that shows up, with the caveat of knowing that you're still interviewing, but you're playing the role. And this is not a fake it till you make it. This is a becoming it. There is a big difference between fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it mean there's no part of me that can embody it, and I'm going to pretend. This is a stepping into fully embodying it. Try it on fully. Like, it is not just a costume, but it is a wardrobe, and you're going to put it on and see how good it feels. And notice how that woman shows up to dates. Notice how that woman shows up again to whatever you want. If you're a guy listening, notice how that man shows up to the job interview, the date, the whatever it is. That is the most important forgotten key to manifesting or creating anything you desire. Manifesting got a bad rap because there was some keys missing, and there's four legs to it. And if you don't have all four, then your table will not stand. So try it out and let me know how you feel.